So we're back with the 2019 Raptor 700. As you've seen previously, there's a few things that need to be fixed on this quad. The first one being was I already kind of refurbished the plastics, and that's looking pretty decent. A lot better than before. If you watched the other video, you can see that it was super sun faded, and I pretty much just sanded it and heat gunned it, and that's how it turned out. But we do got some parts that came in the mail. We do have that sleeve for the brake caliper stay plate. We also got the snap ring that kind of rides into that carrier right there and holds that pretty much in place. We also got the seat cover. I got the oil filter and the oil for it. I got the rear brake light. So you see its lens is missing. The brake light does work, it's just missing the lens for it. And I just went ahead and got a new one. And I also got the rear grab bar as well to hold that in place, because it kind of grabs onto these pins right here and keeps it up, as well as it mounts the rear plastics together too, so it's not as flimsy on the rear side. And I should be able to clean this thing up as well. So first things first, I kind of just want to get the hard part done out of the way, which would probably be that brake caliper stay. So I'm kind of looking it up, and I believe this guy put a earlier model carrier inside of this, because on the 2019s they don't have the two grooves right there. Usually there's only one groove for the circlip, which rides in that first one, and there's only that first one on the newer models. So usually there's like an O-ring and then the circlip on the right groove right here, but I'm just gonna go ahead and put the circlip on this first groove and leave that second groove open, because I don't think it needs that, because it needs to be all the way flush with the swing arm here, and hopefully everything stays in place. I do not want to put a new carrier if it doesn't need it. So I'm gonna try to see if this one works, and I'm pretty sure it will. So I'm gonna go ahead and set y'all guys up, get this thing going. Hopefully we can get it back on and going smooth. Looks like I gotta get this hub off so I can get the circlip through the axle, as well as I gotta take the rotor off. I don't think I can get that in there at all. Hopefully I don't gotta take this whole sleeve off, but we will see. Here's that snap ring. I got an OEM Yamaha for this year. And then here's that part that I showed you last video. But you can see here, this slides right off. This side slides into there. Stick it in the notch. Make sure it's straight. Just like that. Snap ring. Make sure it's all the way seated. Yep, we're good. Yeah, it's not gonna come off. That's pretty solid. All right, then the same way, putting it back on. This goes on this way. Pretty much the same way you should like slide right in. You'll hear it slide in. Then you got the big nut here with the washer. Like that. Screw that in place. Just like so. I'm gonna tighten it. I don't have big enough pliers for I don't got a big enough wrench to go on this, so I'm just gonna hit it with some pliers. That'll work. Don't forget the little Allens here, little Allen screws. Those don't go in there very tight either. You don't want to strip the inside of this where you can't get it out later on if you needed to. That's good there, nice and flush. Turn it backwards. That's good. All right. Next is the rotor. This is on like so. Next goes this bad boy. Boom. Washer, nut. Hit a couple of these. That'll work. All right, now I can get caliper on. Brakes have seen better days. Should have got some brakes, but so brake rotor is on. See, no play in it. So we should be good to go there. I'm going to put this wheel back on, then we can move on to part of this brake light. She's back down on all fours. Wasn't too bad of a job when you have all the tools, but it's really good now. So that works good. Let's go to this rear brake light. Like I said, with this, you got a few Phillips heads. Here's the light. Dang, I just realized the backside inside of there was green. I was hoping it'd be white, like motherboard right there. Dang, that kind of sucks. But I already got it, so well, what can I do? Let's put this thing in. Look pretty good. Oh yeah. Yep. All right, so tail light's working. Let's put the rear grab bar on. Here is the grab bar I got. Got the grab bar on. It's looking pretty decent. Holds it pretty nice. We'll see how sturdy it is. There's like mixed reviews on this one, saying that it could be like a thin metal and they break real easily when someone tries to pull you. So we'll see. Some other guy said it's good for looks, and I was like, oh. It is on the cheaper side, so I don't know. It's doing the trick. It's holding the brake light and everything all in place. So, I mean, I'm happy with it. For the price, I can't really beat it. I mean, I could have went Alba Racing to match the Nerf bars, but that was like double the price. So, we'll see how this one goes. If this one ends up breaking, I'll probably end up getting the Alba just to match it up. So brake caliper's done, rear grab bar's done, brake light's done. Next up I want to do is the oil change. So we got the oil filter right in here. You got the drain plug. Let's see here. Yeah, so the drain bolt is on the bottom side here. Luckily this skid plate has a little window for it, as well as for the front. So we're gonna get that changed up. Looks like I do gotta remove the skid plate. It's a little dinged up on the bottom side and it's kind of covering the bolt. So we've got a few bolts I gotta take out first. Pretty dark. No metal metallics in there. All looks pretty good. All right, let's get to the external tank and the filter. Looks really good in there. Right, takes 2 ports, 10W40. Oil change is done. Got the skid plate back on. Oil's on the top mark on the dipstick. Man, before it was all pretty dark, but she is full with clean oil, so she's probably liking that. But the last thing I gotta do is get the seat cover done, and then we should be pretty solid after that. It's like the last thing I need to do to it, and then I'll probably just clean it up right after. Make sure it's all cleaned, because the motor is super dirty, as you can see, but she'll clean it pretty nice. All right, the new seat cover is on. That looks really good. I was kind of debating if I just want it all black or with the red stripes on it. I think the red stripes kind of cleaned it up, but that was way better than before. It's kind of like the cherry on the top. Yeah, I like that. Last thing I need to do is just clean it up, make it look more presentable, and this one's gonna be done. So we'll get some pictures and photos of it. But this one was a decent project. I kind of like you know, when it's all dirtied up and been sitting for a while, kind of like to revive these quads that otherwise would probably be sitting in and not getting refurbished. But just a little bit of maintenance, this thing's back up and going. So this thing did run pretty good from the get-go, just cosmetically. Did not look the best, but the plastics kind of came back to life and really turned out pretty good. So this one's all done pretty much. I'm really liking the way it turned out. Yeah. Well, thanks guys for watching. I should have more builds or, you know, restorations later on. So just stay tuned. Subscribe if you want. Not a biggie if you don't. But thanks for watching again.